sapiens at two locations: Bommuru refractory clay, Dwaraka Tirumala China clay and Rajahmundry sandstone, Yerra Kaluva Toba ash, Guntupalli caves, Gondwana cross-bedded sandstone, Pattisima Condolite and Charnokite, Draksharamam temple and Dwarka Tirumala temple, Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. Deccan Traps. This is Gauripatnam Quarry across the river from Rajahmundry. This is Rajanagaram Quarry in Rajahmundry city itself. A scenic view of Papikondalu tour. You have a very popular launch service. An entire day you can spend on the launch with fun and frolic. Archaeological Museum at Rajahmundry. Sir Arthur Cotton Museum at the Godavari main dam at Rajahmundry. List of Buddhist sites: Rampa Errampalam near Rajahmundry, Guntupalli across the river from Rajahmundry. At Guntupalli you can see the cross-bedded Gondwana sandstone. Please note that both the sites at Rampa Errampalam and Guntupalli, they are both from the Gondwana sandstones. The Buddhists selected the Gondwana sandstone. Koringa Wildlife Reserve. It is a treat for the environmentalists as well as for the geologists. These are the backwaters of the Godavari Delta. Probably the entire delta was covered with this. Now you only see it at Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. This is a seriously endangered wild vulture sighted at Koringa Wildlife Reserve. Another endangered vulture. Many endangered birds are there, and this is also home for the Godavari otter, which are very rare. So the state government has really done a good job providing a lot of facilities there. Cultural tourism. This is Draksharamam, a temple near Rajahmundry. It is in fact between Rajahmundry and the Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. It is a very old temple with a lot of history to it. And Dwaraka Tirumala temple across the river Godavari from Rajahmundry. At Dwaraka Tirumala you have also China clay mines, now mined by Andhra Pradesh Mining Corporation. Plan the first geotourism circuit. Mix all ingredients. Timing is paramount for tourists. Tea, coffee, cool drinks, breakfast and lunch. Provision for clean toilet facilities, very important. Geology, archaeology, environment, anthropology, they make Indian geoparks. So let us see the actual Indian geopark, the first circuit, geotourism circuit number 1. This starts at the Rajanagaram Quarry, where you can see the fossiliferous intertrapians. It is a treat to watch because in the east coast there are very few marine fossil locations. One in Tamil Nadu, which is famous as Cretaceous of Trichy. The other location is this. People come here from far to look at the flourish of marine fossils. Then after the Rajanagaram quarry, we head to Bommuru, where the refractory clay mines are there. Then segment 2 is Bommuru to Sir Arthur Cotton Museum. It shows the life before the Sir Arthur Cotton, the Anicut, it is known as the dam on the river Godavari, was constructed. There are a lot of very old photos and memorabilia. This museum is worth going to. And Geological Survey of India has also made a 3D model of the Godavari Delta. That also is placed here. Segment 2A. From here we can actually go to an archaeological museum, time being sufficient. So it is just given as 2A. This is archaeological museum. After this, segment 3 is from Sir Arthur Cotton Museum to Draksharamam, a very popular temple. Segment 4 is the last segment, and it is from Draksharamam to Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. So this ends the day's trip. So let us see, if we time it, if we start at 8 a.m. from Deccan Trap Quarry at Rajanagaram in the city of Rajahmundry to the clay mines at Bommuru, it is about 20 kilometers and it takes about 45 minutes. So the entire timetable is so set such that after the first bus journey we can see where we can adjust. So it is taken care where we can have tea, where we can have lunch, and the big attraction, the Koringa Reserve, is given a large amount of time, at least some 3 hours. It is expected that tourists who are interested further will actually take a private trip to any of these localities. So, second circuit, Archaeological Museum Rajahmundry, Gauripatnam Traps, Guntipalli Caves and Gondwana Sandstone, Dwarka Tirumala China Clay Mines, Dwarka Tirumala Temple. So in this also all mix of geology, archaeology, environment, culture, they are all there. Segment 1 is from the Archaeological Museum, which is at Rajahmundry itself. There the actual segment starts, and from there we'll go to Gauripatnam, Intertrapians and Deccan Traps. This is a very famous locality where a lot of publications are there. Then after this, from Gauripatnam we straight head to the Gondwana Sandstone and the Buddhist site, and you can see the cross bedding in the Gondwana Sandstone, and the Buddhist site itself is known as Andhra Ajanta. After this we head straight to what is known as Dwarka Tirumala. We see the clay mines before we go to the last cultural point, the Dwarka Tirumala temple. There is another site known as Errakalva where Toba ash bed is there. I have not marked it here. If we take first bus journey, we can actually plan whether we can include that also. Toba ash will show the tourists that though Toba is a volcanic eruption in Indonesia, so how far the ash has come and settled. It is there in one of the sections at Errakalva, which is drainage. So the third geotourism circuit is actually the most popular circuit. It is the Pattisima launch trip to Parantalapalli, very famous with good tourist turnout, Eastern Ghats, Kondalite, Charnakite terrain. So it has all the ingredients in it. Pattisima has a temple and archaeological importance is also there. So it is already a very popular tourist destination. So from this we have to actually see that with various pamphlets and YouTube videos and all that we should attract the tourists. So this is the river Godavari from Purushottam and Pattisima. A launch takes us to Parantalapalli. So in this Papikondalu Godavari launch trip, even if 3 in 10 tourists are interested, we can really have the first and second circuit of geotourism. Initially, we may have to plan like some geoparks week for the Papikondalu Godavari Geopark, and then as it succeeds and more tourists are attracted, then it can be more well established. At the moment, we have to plan for clean toilets and we have to actually take a reconnaissance survey to see where the toilets are available and where toilets are not there. Even temporary toilets or portable toilets have to be arranged. So tourists may also show interest in Godavari Geopark tourist circuits. That is the plan. So with this, Jai Hind, thank you.